All right, we are live. Welcome everybody to the Good Timeline. Today I'm streaming. I'm gonna be streaming my work, going into the field on Twitter, and reaching out to AI developers today. AI developers, founders, and some of those crazy cats that are talking about emergence and spiraling and yada yada, all the hallucinations. So anyways, I'm gonna work here in Sprinkler. This is what I got on the left. It's my Sprinkler dashboard, and then I'll be pulling in some tweets from my search queries. I have 3 of them made for some different personas, but yeah, I'm just gonna lock in and use AI and show you guys how I would actually how I work. To be honest. How I use AI to go crazy on all this. The thing is, I use it in a very, I use it every day for everything, but it's different per se in terms of like I'm not outsourcing my knowledge and skills, right? I'm bringing my strategy and my mind into what I'm doing at all times. So I'm never letting the AI guide or dictate what I'm working on. And one thing I'm recognizing too is that oftentimes you can get distracted with just like talking about nonsense for hours and hours, talking about visionary work for no real reason when you don't need to. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna lock in. Right now we got our search query for agent developers. You can see AI, machine learning, LLMs, fine tuning, and then we're layering a stack on top of that that's coding, developing, building, deploying, self-hosted infra. And so we're just finding those people, and then what we can do is look at developer, engineer, ML, researcher, technical founder in people's bios. So this is just pulling straight from Twitter. And I'm only looking at stuff from today because why would I do anything else? So let's look at it. Software dev, security researcher, available tickets for my training, AI powered bug hunting. Okay. Sahara AI is building. They're building a platform where everyone can create and monetize AI models. Who's this? They're an engineer, Web3 guy. So let's chat this guy up. And so this is where I would pull in AI and start. Let me adjust this framing real quick. Whoop. So this doesn't bug out. Okay. So here's what I would do. I'll take this, take a screenshot, plug it in. I'll say first message. He's a Web3 software engineer guy. Let's chat him up. And then you can see it's going to read that, take the context that I gave. Love seeing more projects I lean into. Yeah. So here's the thing, it's like I've already done so much work with AI, with my chat, like with my chat GPT, to say this is like what I'm trying to get out of this, right? And so when it gives me a reply idea, it's pretty aligned with what I'm trying to do. I don't have to really like guide it and articulate exactly what I want out of it every time, because it just knows. I'm just trying to find AI developers at this point, find builders that are talking about AI and Web3, and yeah. This is me in Sprinkler, sending out through my Sprinkler dashboard. And so it's like, yes, this is a tweet, you know what I mean? This guy posted 10 minutes ago this tweet. Anyways. So it's just an interface for Twitter. And then sometimes I'll just have a voice chat with AI as well going at the same time as reading these so we can bounce ideas back and forth. I guess let's ask, what is our objective for this session? I hope you guys can all read the words on the screen. In my preview, I cannot read any of the words, so I hope that it's clear. Okay, so the objective for the stream: initiate high signal conversations with AI native Web3 builders, surface potential collabs on agent frameworks, consulting, expanding the awareness, identify 1 to 2 technical founders, begin selling relational capital. Okay, so the outcome is really just let's connect with these people. I'm not trying to drive conversions or anything necessarily in an initial conversation. So this guy, life coach, civil engineer, UK growth manager for this company. He's talking to this guy. Great conversation around AI ethics, empowerment, and building. Interesting. So this guy, let's chat him out. Let's see what he's good. What's good with him? And so that's the power of fine-tuning a model. And I know I haven't technically fine-tuned this ChatGPT model. He quote tweets. I'm saying, how specific should we be with our engagements? But yeah, so when you talk to an AI agent like ChatGPT, who can now interface between your different chat histories, it picks up things on what are your goals, what are you building towards, what do you need, and so over time, you don't have to really be too specific, or you don't have to articulate it like you're talking to a 5-year-old every time. Great catch. This is kind of posted as early signal. Since your goal is to build resonance and open doors, you want to be specific enough to feel real, but leave space for curiosity. Very interesting. I want to infuse Web3 x AI into the conversations, always looking for open source Web3 AI devs and visionaries. So that's me saying, like, I noticed that it wasn't really talking about Web3 here. And that's kind of my goal. So it takes that lens and applies it in. And it's like, okay, I kind of know what I want to say. Love seeing people exploring these discussions on AI. Where do you see it headed? And have you dove into the intersection of Web3? Yeah. Just seeding conversations. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe he's not interested in Web3. That's okay. But like, how would I know? You know what I mean? Without asking. And then I'll just give it a little reflection. I'll just say it. I just said, Are you interested in the intersection of AI and Web3? Where do you see this all going? Simple, sweet. Oh, and 13. Yeah, I think it picked up on that. Okay, so there's two. Hi guys, just in case you're curious about what Sahara's building, sent one to that guy already. Noticing myself in a rhythm of AI coding, so that's interesting. Fantastic workflow. PSC, get in it. So super technical conversation. We got some devs building Eureka Labs AI. So that's fantastic, right? Conversation about somebody that's cooking. But who's this Doug guy? Doug's involved in some capacity. Apply to Doug. He is. Who's Doug? Oh, he's a 16-time Microsoft MVP. Very cool. So this is one that's like, cool, man. He's a veteran in his field, and he's on Twitter. Let's see if he's interested in open source AI development on Web3. So like, this probably isn't like the most exciting stuff in the world, but the work usually isn't, you know? These are the things you gotta do. You gotta do these things. Love that. Curious if you've been blah blah blah. Again. Oh, workflows of it. I don't know. This is new for me, honestly, reaching out to these types of people, but we're finding them, which is really good. It's just about what are the outcomes? What are we actually trying to have happen? I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out in the next 30, 45 minutes. I think this is pretty good. Now I start POC getting so. AI is blah blah blah. So I've never had this sort of conversation with AI and trying to figure out what the conversation should look like. Love how blah blah blah. This is a good one. Love how AI is shifting dev rhythms. Have you explored any projects or workflows at the intersection of AI and Web3? Curious on how logic or open infra might evolve the flow. I love this. I'm gonna say any tools. I guess it's fine. Let's see. He's a veteran. Let's see if he's been thinking about Web3 AI. This guy's a freaking. He's a vet. But I don't know if he's on chain yet, so send this out. Doug Finke. Hell yeah. Give him a nice little like here. Bink. Cool. So he's quote tweeting this guy, Andre, director of AI at Tesla, founding team at OpenAI. I don't know that guy. I should probably know that guy's name, huh? Andre Karpathy. Name rings a bell for sure. Duvall. Fast and Sweeter improve. Boom. Talking about back end lead founding. So let's get this guy going. I think my search query is deep in AI, but we're not finding people that are talking native Web3 as well. So we might want to refine our search query after sending a few more out. Just let it know. When I was meant for you. I think I'm gonna be able to, not now though. I'm gonna pull up some music. I wanna listen to this.
Understand it, be the beat bandit who bring heat for the mic, unhanded. Whoever go after burn their hands and lips. A lot of rappers ran and abandoned their whips. It's just another day in the dunya. Don't leave your girl around me, he might sooner. Up under the window, serenade her like a crooner. Stay ahead of the game and cut her off sooner rather later. Use her to gather data, scoop it in the butter, soft moonroof navigator. Or the land, or the Lex, or the Benz. 116th by the hour from the Africans. But they won't let you push them. One tried to get fly, I almost had to mush him. If I wanted to rob him, I would've wore a mask. Hit him with the fold to the dough and toe ass. Want not, waist not, front not. They didn't see him dip into the 50-cent blunt spot. V walk in town with space boots, space suits. Fucked up cut, but she still say his face cute. Told the streets what you staring at. The sewer cap opened up and said, why you wearing that? He said, oh, you wanna snap? Piss face? The way you be in everybody's business is a disgrace. At the park gates, Hawk, who goes there? It's V, the MC, who's nasty as nose hair. You may go, he said, you should have been say so. Tipped him in cash in Argentinian peso. There you go, my good man. Buy something nice for the seed. And please keep it moving twice the speed. Consider that your fair warn, or else I'll bring it to you express like airborne. Vaughn, drop a turd on the beat and shout out that little bird from the word on the street. He write Vic in a sick demented hand style and go bombing with a chick who whipped the rented van wild. All he say is you nuts. He really had enough of pool putts and crew cuts. Soup's on, and I got a coupon. Chinese restaurant asking for the Grey Poupon. He said no, duck sauce, soy sauce. And this ain't no Burger King, so you don't get no toy, boss. Uh-oh, it's 12 o'clock, I think I'm sober. How about we think this over a can of King Cobra? You ain't nicer than the lunatic shyster, a.k.a. the Vicster or the Vic Meister. He wonder should he get a baldy or keep his edge up V-shaped like Mama Waldy. That is the question. They wonder why he always wear hats in the sessions. Listen up. New drink, named it after Chong daughter. Triple shot of yak with the chaser of bong water. Be a strong supporter. Triple shot of yak with the chaser of bong water. Yeah. Come on, bring the slaughter. Y'all scared.
A stranger could see you.
If I'm not working or putting work in, I'm either wheeling and dealing or probably jerking my listening to nothing, taking no suggestions or destructive criticism that can't improve on perfection. Rock a crowd in sections on a good night, the host fight. Always get the dough first and everything else goes right. At least that's what they say. And who the fuck is they? Make the hick say, what the hey? Talk that shit from sick bay. Ensign, he should have asked his upperclassmen before he bust glass and never trust no Kardashians. Captain Log Supplemental. The Klingons are now aboard the Enterprise rental vessel. On my cue, photon torpedo. Oh, and if I'm not on the block with Jorgito and so on for the street though, smoking upon the lethal, I'm joking on the fact that hip hop has gone freak show. Don't let the drama get you in the only genre of music where the fans shoot the messenger. Bitch niggas talk behind your back like a catcher. Either MYOB or BYO stretcher. In that order, man, woman, son, daughter. The beat sound like it's underwater, make it from the slaughter. Even if you hear some whack shit, you never give a chance. Some shit sound like all you can do off it is river dance. It's not a hobby, don't be sloppy. Doing deals with these labels is like to a botched robbery. Nobody's supposed to get body. Golly, this shit is like a folly about the cold flip probably. It's not me, he got an ill spills, not Brooklyn arm. But even though kids kill, they still chill and look calm. While working on new developments for the book bomb. In one bad experiment, it blew and took a hooker arm. Val, look mom, no hands. You study black magic for years out in no man's land. It's like a barbecue, all swine cookout. To fuck up their plans like a blind man lookout. Cram to overstand it, peep it and absorb it. The same way he keeps all the planets in their proper orbit. Norbit, y'all better off going corporate. Nobody wanna hear that bullshit, it's too morbid. There's no Prince, he hold the mic with a mic glove and rolls dolo from state to state like Ike Love. Like on top of the world, loose and keep it gully. Rap creeps seem to got too much juice in their belly. It's why they brung B, he's still hungry. He spits something thick on the mic like a lungy. Mind your daughter, she online for the water. To get lucky like when she found a quarter, kinda sorta. Remember me, dog, clean Tim's with emery board. He only came to save the game like a memory card. Ooh, shrewd, a lot of crews is too rude. And it's way too many, let's not and say we do dudes. He said 24/7 I be on call. He uses vacation days to watch Babylon fall, numbskulls. Get to step in they dumb dull. And how he rep the mic is like the weapon from Crow. Cats be like, what's wrong with your man, black? Biohazard suit and Van Grack for the anthrax. G's and can't get no peace. Born blazing sword for the police, road beast. Cold cheese, write a rhyme like a book report. Sell it to a rookie, you can tell by the hook he bought. You ain't know he sell hooks and choruses. They couldn't bang the slang if they looked at thesauruses. It's like a friendly game of dodgeball, oddball, guard y'all who play the garage wall. With the Stan Smith checkerboard lace and the brand new if they ain't check the broad waist. You saw his face, so who next to get their neck chopped and pop like a Bex top? Respect the drop. It's too much wreck hops. Who next to get their neck chopped and pop like a Bex top? Respect the drop. Whoop-de-doo, flow through 50 like a hoopty-doo. Groupie crews try to figure out from what poopy flew. They out of place, beats sound like outer space with no time to waste. He was out without a trace.
See if he knows anybody that.
Trace.
Well, we all know what was going on there. More
This
or less.
is one that's easy.
Who was?
Found a perfect person. Let's not see a conversation yet, but keep that in mind as I make my initial reach out.
Yeah, that shit is dope right there.
Nice.
A modern day marvel, but terrible, better horrible. When he grabbed the mic from Son and crushed up all his metacarpals, he said he ain't mean it, totally by accident. After the show, he didn't follow where y'all taxi went. Will this be available on Wax Axe Max Mill? They all in opposition to his ass whack tax bill. But will it pass the Senate? Slumlord tenant and the super like 1A. Have a fun
I need to
stay.
check out his
One
notes
day,
inside
he plan to
eventually.
put in a runway. With enough land for his own projects and gunplay. Section 8 penthouse, made look like Faye Dunaway. A lot of y'all ass out like gay runaway.
Yeah,
It's how they say semi-risque. All day, every day, give out Emmys the quick way. Have the average MC say, give me a sick day. They really ain't got shit to say like Timmy McVeigh. Get a hunch, a real ragtag bunch. In school he kept a do-rag in his bag lunch. Just to eat heads on some breakdance shit and spit. He ripped this
How's my
skit in
looking finger? I read
Sanskrit.
that inside.
If the pants fit, sport 'em, but rock 'em low. The man like Rollo on the slow, can't knock it
reply to
though.
me.
It's like the same hustle, bro, till knuckles glow. Tucked in the Tigre, just let the name buckle show. Good googly moogly, see that loogie? Yeah, but keep it on the DL Hughley. You don't watch her, he might house her like Doogie. Just to cut a Lucy like Miss
Oh, I like
Rugi.
it.
Gooey gumdrops, who he got his style from his pops. You gotta give the bum some props. Ask your sister, her beatbox is more thicker. Doom that nigga, detox with more
does it really
liquor.
matter?
Villain for
If
hire,
I'm
admire
putting
the
so much
sound.
energy
Make sure the
into
price is
the
right
right
before you
side.
come on down. Rappers be on some you. Forgot who they talking to. Too much pork stew. They need to not come out with nothing new. Blew the whole shit up on some what this button do. Doom cheat the game like walkthrough. Run them, son them like Mr. Raw through tattoo. The way a lot of clowns get down is unnatural. This flow flip like oranges, apples. Rhymes
Hey,
like
man, how's it
lime
going?
to a lemonade snapple. Leave it at the chapel. Don't eat scrapple. First thing they notice when they come to it,
Thanks,
they
man.
fling
Have a
is
good
gone.
one.
Then they start remembering the Klingon with the rings on. In came the villain with the old gear like, hi there. Y'all play the rear. This whole year, my year. Metal face beard like Brillo pad. Y'all know his still old, so don't feel so bad. See, call him old dad, the one the old hoe had. Knew he was a winner since swimmer in the gonads. Okay, pal, pay him like PayPal, so we can be A-OK, not OK corral. I think today I'll make the ladies say ow. Maybe fuck around, take a bow now. Who made his first meal and still carry razor blades? Used to be straight A's and still made the grade. Retarded ass, how you get cash so fast? Yeah, after last left back in the retarded class. Should've went to Bosie's, watch him more closely. Who he think he's supposed to be?
Alright. I don't know how many we've gotten now. Vibe coding with AI agent with a Web3 wallet. Ooh.
Study your history.
Sick.
Whoever
So
don't,
this is
I pity the
perfect.
fool
We
like
found a
Mr.
Web3
T. Knowledge this degree, it ain't no
Toby
mystery.
Solutions
What you gonna do, what you know
Perfect,
is what
man.
is to see. And that's more than meets the eyeball. Now
was
who
fun
wants
to
to
both
ride
of these
brand new
guys.
TT fly call? Alright, y'all, fuel the speed was breakneck. Faster than the high-speed dual cassette tape deck. How far? The distance was light speed. He went to see a buddy who said he had some white weed in case he might need. It didn't mean much, for in his lean clutch was the elusive green Dutch. Who that? Kinga, Vaughn younger brother, a real live swinger who rock Louis Vuitton pleather. And he walk around like he think he king. Even made the hood rat stop to kiss his pinky ring. Like a soup sandwich on a hand dish. Some say his language was way too outlandish. He did his thing, and spoke in a jig slang to translate Einstein's theory of the Big Bang. Big
You
Bang.
guys can hear that plane?
Einstein's
mad
theory of the
planes,
Big
bro.
Bang.
Get a little
Told us boo
airport,
boo, I put a spell on you. Stay with me, whether we broke or we well to
Fly
do.
overhead.
If it don't work, to hell with you. May the doorknob hit you with a poor slob picture.
The kind of flow is beautiful.
What you thought, you darn skeezer? The G of a Mac and the steez of a geezer. A true man and leisure, she must have caught amnesia. Paid off the 8th grade fade or a Caesar. He was known for his thick skin, part Zimbabwean and a part Trini mixed in. Big shot, sold a guy a pound of pig snot. Said it was proven to remove stains and ink spots. Kinky flow, took down her leg to her pinky toe. Checky hole, who don't know as much as she thinks she know. One week she stepped to him like a slinky, yo. Wig like a mink, skin soft like Twinkie dough. Then he kissed the queen and told her she knew Listerine. Twist the green, it's laced with antihistamine. Enough to make your face up like Mr. Bean. V hit the scene like, give me a Mr. Clean. Tired of all this.
Curious what chain you want to build in there.
Hot out here. We have see if I'm on this shit on, take this shit, man. Take it all off.
And
Take it all off,
a
boss.
little wallet. Oh,
No matter what the
we're
cost.
have turned on gasless TXNs. That's up. Can't beat free. Can't beat free. Just give him a shrug.
He used to get straight A's. Nowadays, get way paid is the pet phrase. Set the stage, preferably night times. Daylight reserved for research and writing rhymes. Things is harder than the tarnish on the garnets in his gold teeth. To eat, gosh darn it, behold heat. Going all out to the fullest. Old dip. Chrome forfeit if no bullets, no clip. Black electric tape over the hole in the handle. If you hold it right and hit them with it, they can't tell. But still, you gotta be careful. Dudes be so scared they cop pleased by the airful. Be personal favors, please don't kill me. Empty out your pockets and it probably won't, Willie. But if you don't hurry up and shut up, I'll kill ya. Now lay down and count to 100 loud, will ya? When the nickel gleam like it's greased up, thugs turn to icicles, hard rocks freezed up. This could all be a distraction just to buy time to
So
blast
sick.
you, so keep something to cut in case you has to. If he was on the island, he probably
Couple
robbed a
boys.
millionaire. And be known for wilding out like Bob Dylan here. These clever war tips you won't get from cats who never wore skips. Now let's get down to brass tacks, follow procedure and count stacks like NASDAQ. Don't be caught snoozing in the early morning hours from a long night of boozing. Stick 'em up, chump, you know what this is. Do the right thing, you might live to see your kids. All he said was, come on, don't shoot.
Come on,
so
brother.
shook, I
Where's
think
the
it's
emoji?
Sean John suit. Why you staring? Run your chain like an errand. And your girl errands. And what y'all wearing. Survival tactics for when things get too gritty. He feels it's his duty to the people of the city. Just so long as nobody get hurt, and keep the average civilian on point and alert. And don't forget to check her D-cup. Now buzz how he got this duck for his re-up. Then he's back on the bricks, smoking Indo. Never let a handy fiend fix your broken window. Oh, wanna hate the witty lurker who follow y'all on the lake, dressed like a city worker. Okay, miss, come up off that bracelet. Just got your hair did, don't make me waste it. So go to Hades, get the devil for his stash. But no old ladies unless you're sure they carry mad cash. Like the one from the liquor store, he watched her for weeks now, ready for the quick score. Before he told the whore get on the floor, she pulled out and let off like quick draw McGraw. Damn, yo, he lucky she barely nicked the camo. He would've let her have it if he had the ammo. It's all in good fun, true. Moral of the story, son, dude. Senior citizens to bust their guns, too.
How long have we been live?
Lucky she was old, yo.
Oh shit. I've had my audio fucked up for the last fucking 10 minutes. Oh well. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was probably mentally fucking challenging for everybody listening. Okay, let me just look how long I've been streaming for. Probably not that long. I just want to make sure I'm all good and live. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Perfect. How long have we done now? Half hour. Cool. We can just go.
You help me?
Oh. Cool. That was a good couple. Alright, so let me look at a different... Somebody into your business wrestling. Oh, I like this. Who's this? 7-figure e-com business owner. Perfect. This will be my last one for this one. Then I'll switch it up. Boom, boom, boom. Before I will. Tuesday, 7th, See how you don't even need it to fucking make sense and it'll understand? Last O before I rotate, he's a 7-figure e-com business owner. It just knows. Boom. Perfect. Just open it up. Nick Steziak. Damn. He built a 7-figure Amazon business while working a 9-to-5. He did it using AI. Bro, who the fuck are you and how did you show up on my feed? Oh yeah, I was looking for yo ass. I love this. Congrats on the booze. Curious, have you explored AI and Web3 launching ideas like back-end or incentive flows. Ooh, I love talking about incentives. Probably my favorite topic. Haven't given it any justice on this stream so far. Psychology and incentives is kind of like a cheat code. Let me just ask that real quick. Perfect time. To be honest. How are psychology and incentives a cheat code? This is a tangent, but let me pull up in the meantime. Let me pull up a new AI founders. They're the invisible. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna give it. This one was really good, so I'm just gonna say, can you infuse more Web3 into dump that, see what we get, and then, bro, who is this, to be honest? I'm kind of surprised that I found this guy.
Chris, Clear the Shell podcast, all things. Put them in the comments and we'll do some threads on it here in the future.
Hell yeah, brother.
Got a chance to talk on the Chris and Chris Clear the Shell podcast, all things AI and Amazon.
So dope.
One thing with being technical, sometimes I lose track of what's super beneficial for the community. So putting this out here.
So based, man.
If there's anything that you...
Bro, build my business, bro. Build my AI biz. Co-host of Prep Talk Pod. Go check out his podcast. If you're building e-com and AI, looks like he's pretty active. Just kidding. He hasn't really posted on this account for a year, but I bet they're cooking still. Here's his link tree. He's got a YouTube and all of that. Cool, man. Very cool. Out in Philly. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Let's copy this and go into my search query and just dump that. And let me make sure it looks good. Oop. Just want to make sure. Okay. It's 3 stacks, okay. That gave us 118 combos. It didn't really, just added a couple things, but let's make it and layer that makes Thank you. Boom. Awesome. Awesome, dude.
Like a trucker, the fun rucker. Delivery to all y'all motherfuckers and bloodsucker. Copy more please than when a rap nigga pick on. And that's my word is born.
Look upon.
He wrote this one
Web3
with a people sick in bed.
So we have 118. Let's see what we get now. 104. So let's see. This is in French. This week has been a lot. Okay, so yeah, Web3 and AI. Houston Rockets are partnering with Theta. Hell yeah. That's sick. We got the Cavs with Avalanche and the Rockets with Theta. Interesting. But we got this one here. let's see what the logic was. Clause 1, identity, deep AI tooling and agent systems, Web3 native context. Perfect. No, that is perfect. Alright. So he's talking about Qubit. Copy. Here's the first one. Send that in. Close that down. Cubic. Cubic is a decentralized network where unmatched scalable techniques AGI. Fascinating. Who follows Cubic that I know? Based God does. Mario. Okay. Moondev follows him. Base. I don't know about Cubic. Interesting. Okay. Respect for spotlighting what actually matters. The combo focus with blah 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 blah. Puts Cubic's long term beyond coordination. Works for me. I just want to start the conversation with this Rain Tech guy. Crypto guy, what people believe, science, sociologist, researcher. Let's just see. Bow. Real. Cram to overstand it, peep it and absorb it. The same way he keeps all the planets in their proper orbit. Norbit, y'all better off going corporate. Nobody wanna hear that bullshit, it's too morbid. There's no prince, he hold the mic with a mic glove and rolls dolo from state to state like Ike Love. Like on top of the world, loose and keep it gully. Rap creeps seem to got too much juice in their belly. It's why they brung V, he's still hungry. To spit something thick on the mic like a lungy. Mind your daughter, she online for the water. To get lucky like when she found a quarter, kinda sorta. Remember me, dog? Anonymous engineer. He only came to save the game like a memory card. I like this one. A lot of crews is too rude. This allows me to introduce his subtly. 24/7 I be on call. Use vacation days to watch Babylon fall. Numbskulls. Get the step in they dumb dull. How he rep the mic is like the weapon from Crow. Cats be like, what's wrong with your man, Black? Biohazard suit and Van Grack with the anthrax. Cheese and can't get no peace. So here's what I'm going to do, because I have a specific angle. So this one is talking about, obviously, the Houston Rockets partnering with Theta Chain for their multi-year partnership. And so Avalanche has done their partnership for fan loyalty with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So it's very interesting to see how different teams or different orgs are going and approaching it in a different way and using blockchain in different ways and obviously picking different chains. So that's kind of the angle I want to take on that. Send that in.
Well, we all know what was going
And then let's see what it comes up with. I mean, that's how it works, man. You just word dump something real quick and then it comes up with this. Love seeing the Theta Rockets move. Interesting to compare. Perfect.
Hello, I'm Dean Stockton of Eastern State University in America, and I'm
Hello, my
offer
friend.
you a full science scholarship. Victor used the college.
Victor.
Used its modern scientific
I'm just gonna ask him here.
Strange, forbidden
Did you see the?
Somewhere's out in Cop Killer Queens, where Bodine stop limousines and niggas flee the scene. Somebody on his back bleeding, vest all cracked up. Freeze, cloud officer down, request backup. Listen, dude, don't get me misconstrued as a sniper. It's reborn, not to be confused with V. the Viper. We the Peter Parker, we the Peter Piper. See the type of Peter
Boom.
Piper, blame it on the wiper. It's really not your concern
All right.
why I got the knife, sir. You should just remain calm. It's not.
So like, I don't even know if any of those have gone out because they go through approval for on my end. But like, this guy, yeah, so we haven't had any conversations started up yet, but it's been a half hour. This guy liked it. talks about back-end engineering. He's 29.
Trust him, it really ain't no time for discussion. He'll be back in 93, press of a button, then they busted in. His first impulse was to smack the dirt. All four wore
He liked it, but he didn't respond.
Recognized one face from school 6 degrees ago. He'd snuff him in his braces to switch the station to BGO. It kept a punchline every lunch break, lunchtime. But this is no time to pump fake, it's crunch time.
Ooh.
Same split second, they let off the toast. It's when he hit the speed dial.
Himself said it hallucinates much more than... So that's crazy. This is a very interesting post. I want to quote tweet this. Damn, this is going to be for me. Very cool post. Everyone's your best friend. He steps into the restaurant. He said you must be psychic. What's the price of 14? I'm going to quote tweet it. 14G pack was really packed tight. Back at the lab, he found the sleeve stack was right. Not only was it 3 cracks light, but 2 white. Test showed lactose, aerosol, lecithin. There's like an interesting thing here, discussing the hallucination. I don't even know what the angle I want to take this from, so I'm gonna just plop it in here and see what resonates, and then just kind of dive back in and see. Hallucination is a very polite word for confidence without consequence. The question isn't if LLMs hallucinate, it's whether we build systems where it matters when they do. Works for me. I mean, I don't know what angle is most important on this. Super valuable info, to be honest. I like the hallucinations versus actionable systems. Like, dude, you can hallucinate with an AI all day long, talk about a glyph or go crazy on something, but like, why? You know what I mean? Why would you go down that path for days and days and days? The most important angle is hallucinations don't matter until they get actions. Once they do, it becomes a trust and verification issue. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, let's do a quote. Web3 is uniquely positioned to solve this. That's actually the best probably angle for me in my audience, at least on my Twitter audience. Here's a punchy. This is where Web3 info becomes essential. On-chain equals verify, agent school accountable. Okay. Oh, my thing's glitching. What the hell? Brother, what? 33% halluc. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Really like that. Quote. What is the model called? What's the name of it? GPT-03? GPT-03? I think that's what it is. GPT-3. GPT-03. Yep. I'll just say GPT-03. 33% hallucination rate. I'm gonna throw in a little emoji, rage bait the people out here with nice. LLMs aren't just answering questions anymore, they're driving agents, automating workflows, influencing decisions. Hallucination stops being harmless when action is taken on it. I don't know. I don't agree with that. This is where Web3 info becomes essential. Hallucinations stop being harmless when action is taken on them. Interesting. I know what it's trying to say, but it's not worded well. this aspect of the tweet isn't worded well. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I had to double take read that, then it's not clear enough. This is where Web3 infra becomes essential. On-chain equals verifiable. Agents become accountable. Ooh, I like this little groove here. Little 1-2.
Wow, hey, yeah, all right, man, that's great. Bye, get the fuck out of here, that was nice.
I like this. The risk isn't hallucination itself, it's actions. It's taking actions based on them.
Up next, we got the open mic poetry event, the 15th annual,
I like it.
sponsored by motherfucking Valentine, cross country clothing, and a lot of whack shit that the hood will not
OpenAI,
wear anymore.
GPT-03.
We got my man up first. His name is Sam Buka. Give it up for Sam Buka, yo. Come on. The mic is here, stupid.
Stupid.
This is the tone that I speak.
Voila.
The voice. The
I like that
unheard
post.
voice of
Super
my
valuable
people.
information.
Black, white, purple, purple, yellow. Where do we stand? Or does it matter?
Very valuable information. Thank you, Duval.
Everyone, we all
Yeah.
live the
Go right
same
here.
pain of ignorance together, and all have been
Shout out to him.
lost. And at the
He's
end,
engineering this
we all need each other.
Seas.io security
And
design.
that is how it is.
Partnered with
Everything
Microsoft
goes
AWS.
in a circle.
Backed by SL.
To who are you to
Okay.
judge
Okay.
and
Okay.
who's
See you,
who?
brother. Good job.
And who the hell is who?
Continue the journey.
Yeah, that was nice, brother. All right, we got my man right here coming up on the microphone. His name is Dr. Marone.
Okay. Perfect. I'm just going to give it feedback here and say chose number 2 so it can learn. Alright, let's go back and find another post. Ooh, I love this song. Hi guys, just in case you're curious about Sahara, is this the updated? Yes. Caldera is a crypto project rolling roll-ups as a service. Who is this? Full stack dev, Degen Trader, my guy. Rather later. Who's up to gravitate? I don't know what this OG thing is. I gotta look that up. The owl, the app.
But they won't let you push them. One tried to get fly, I almost had to mush them.
Good person here, on chain. Ah, Dev and DJ. 57 blood spot. I mean, look what. Why are you wearing that? What does this mean? Is a disgrace. Web3 Degen Trader and Full Stack Dev hyping portal pre-sales and yapping. Union. That's sick because Union's partnered with Avalanche. What does this mean? Context of speed. Empty set. OG as a pair might mean. Not entirely clear. It's a culture thing in Web3 or AI, I don't know. It's like a version of
it's 9 o'clock, I think I'm sober. How about we think this over a can of King Cobra? You ain't nicer than the lunatic shyster.
Maybe I'll ask him. Hey, it's like a version of Yang.
That is the question. They wonder why he always wear hats in the session.
Okay, it's glitching out anyway. Oh, here it is. If OG's a cultural meme,
Be a strong supporter, triple shot active to chase a bong water.
acceleration at all costs. I don't know. I'm gonna ask it though. Let's go right here, reply, boom. Just get that in there. Been seeing more of blockchain as a service. Curious what colors it's for long-term info for agent ecosystems too. Because I mean, I can connect these people to a lot of different projects. Seeing a lot more blockchain as a service. Plays pop up with AI integrations. Curious what Caldera's version looks like long term. Info for agent ecosystems too. Also, what does OG mean?
My cousin's friend wanna meet me.
Is it like
Said she
a
was
version of?
Birdie was the type to do her name in graffiti and greet her with a kiss. Straight gentlemanly steed. Whatever's meant to be is meant to be. She can slip a smile to make
I want to
a
take
nigga
note that,
wow.
I mean, this isn't a post about Union, but any way to connect this to Union? What is it? I gotta find it. That's chess. I need X. Union Bill.
I was bumping vintage. Biggie said, I love the way you smile, but your eyes look tricky. Yo, I gotta be home by 8:30 or my mom's to kill me. She spazzes out when I'm late. Plus she says that I'm too young to date. So overprotective. I wish she'd take a
Union Bill. Because we found that he liked, or he's been talking about this project, and that's an in for me on Avalanche type.
Fresh as a Mayflower, face like power. He had the green light. She asked him what's a Canaanite. Flavor of the night, Sam Sarah, Fahrenheit. He talked, I listened.
I like this. Do you think they could build on top of this? So instead of that question, curious what? Yeah.
Hip hop, skunk and cess. I caught him sneaking peeks at my breast while fronting name dropping connects.
Do you?
To act grown for pretend.
The vision is clear. Caldera's vision is clear. Do you think Union Build? That's not their ad, but Union underscore.
Getting on my last nerves, forget it. All this talking shit and V ain't.
I don't know. I gotta fucking pull it up again.
Characteristic of the vet.
He's on my neck the whole last night. I couldn't sleep. Practice the words I used to greet you. The next time we meet, think of you and
they have like a bunch of. What is this? Huh? Why? I guess that's what it is. Okay.
My fantasies of teen love come true. Got me wondering how far I go to prove my mom's and everybody wrong. I miss you every time I hear
should not take that long.
Whenever you're gone, until I see you, then I feel
also, what does blah 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 mean?
I'm ready to take the next step.
Perfect. Actually, I don't. I want to double check it. Caldera's vision is clear.
Watch when I see you. I miss you a lot, yo. How about
I'll
a
just say
nightcap,
it.
maybe a bottle of mo, so V can bite your titties like a baby toddler.
Oh no, you didn't. You called me your what? You made me wig out. How you gonna let some shit like that slip out your mouth? If I was there, I smack you when you smirk for acting like a jerk. Thought you was cool, but now I doubt the shit is gonna work. I'm not hurt.
Fran,
Pissed off, kiss off. Fuck this
biomedical
shit.
engineer, PFP is copy paste. Still win by 20.
Okay, peace. See you when you touch. I wonder if she ever had
Just
a cootie cat.
private acceleration.
Wait too long, stroke it on the late.
Wait, first let's get this shit
Privacy
straight.
acceleration.
Don't call me out my name, I'm not the one to get played out. Niggas go figure them out. They're all the same with a lame story. Like my ex-man Mike got my best friend pregnant and be still trying to call me. Well, fuck Mike and fuck Vic too. I want.
He sold me dust. Get him.
Great balls of fire. Guess you just crawled out the Muffin Mire that can make you trust a motherfucking liar. A real sucker jiver. Boy never been a duck and diver. You spit on the mic, yuck saliva. Hold it like a drunk driver. Hold a CB on a sharp turn. Still clutching the chest from the heartburn. What's your handle? I need a
Ah. Oh, give me PhD. I didn't even read this. Give me 10 PhD level explanations why we're not in a simulation, and I'd still win by pointing out that one of the most influential figures in crypto is Sam Bankman-Fried, and one is the top figures in AI, Sam Altman. Oh my gosh. I'm doing some tweets right now. I gotta skip this one, right? Yeah, so yeah, I would skip this tweet. I'm not looking to quote tweet anything. If I don't, I'll say I don't need to be talking about simulation theories with this guy. It's a waste of time. The biggest lie in tech right now, AGI is imminent. It's a disservice to all things AI is delivering. We're achieving AI as the new IoT metaverse blockchain flying cars. Interesting. Now that's interesting. Software engineer and photographer at Prime FinTech. I like this one. This is like taking that conversation to a different level. Not an argument, but it's like similar. It's like a parallel to the last, but a different level. Let me say what I want to. This is the kind of tweet where I think you actually have the ability to drop a key that can open up their perspective to the way I see it. And it's like reframing or asking, what does AGI even mean to you? Without saying that, maybe. But this guy, Amy, who is he? Software engineer at Prime FinTech. Prime FinTech. This might even be a distraction anyway. Like, do I really need to do this? Yeah. It's like, I don't need to actually have a deep conversation about this with him, but let's just drop him a little nugget and dip. Feels like AGI gets treated like a destination, but maybe it's more of a recursive process. What's the threshold you say it's arrived? Great. I love it. Not trying to throw a nade at him. I guess. That's funny. I'm gonna say I would have dropped a nade on this guy, but I like this approach. Alright, let me give him a like.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? You know we back in the house, cold chillin'.
If you're into AI and agents, read this. Great thread on innovation, AI, and swarms. So would I want to chat with this guy? Or would I want to chat with the guy that actually wrote it? RV Crypto. Yeah, this is the guy I want to chat with. So let's bring it in. And like it. JOS is building the OS of our future DeFi.
Hey Vic, I've been going over some of your notes and I'm afraid you're a couple of decimal points off on some of your figures. Ouch!
Ouch. A couple decimal points off.
Okay, find out for yourself.
Alright. Next one. Yeah, I hope that the audio works well, to be honest. This is just threw it up on a whim. I'm not even looking. Is it good? It should be fine, to be honest. Mic and audio. Yeah, I think it's fine. Wait, if I pause this. Let me look. Oh yeah, no, it's working. I checked earlier. Perfect. I think I'm just tripping. Yeah, so this has been fun. It's like a little live fieldwork session showing how I work in general. This is either the start of genre-defined network OS or the best sci-fi pitch I've ever seen. Curious how autonomous do the agents actually get? Picture your very own decentralized fleet of adaptive agents. Maybe this is geared to rage bait him. Is this rage bait? I love a good intentional rage bait. Let's see what it says. Oops. Yeah, this is absolutely intentional rage bait. Yeah. No, our reply is also rage bait. If we counter rage bait with better rage bait. So we've skipped right past coordination protocols and landed on DeFi warlords farming yield with adaptive agents. I don't want to beef. I'm just gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one. Send it. Fuck it. That's so funny. Just going full AI discussion today. Yeah, baby. No. I don't think that's necessary. Okay. Let's find the next post. This was 3 hours ago anyway. Bonjour. Bonjourino. New project added to Kaido. Novastro is an AI-powered layer 2, but who are you? Are you a dev? Nah, you're just a content guy. I don't care. Founder of the Equals, martial arts, chemical engineering. Is that his project? Why is he talking about it? I think I've run out of signal on this search. Alright, time to rotate the search. Okay. Ran out of quality in the search. Time to rotate. Boom. How long? I'm probably gonna close down the stream, to be honest, and I'll just be doing this, but 31. Yeah, we've been going for an hour. So, yeah, that's just a little look behind the scenes of what my networking process ends up being. You know what I mean? If we can get any of those people to have a conversation with us, that would be fantastic. There were some really cool people in here. You know, it's like, coming from CT, people are like chronically online. But I think most people that are actually building shit don't spend fucking 8 hours a day on Twitter. And so you don't beat yourself up when people don't respond to you right away or they don't respond to you at all. Because this is a process. Like we found probably 20 people that were really high quality. People that I'm not going to find in this feed. You know what I mean? And so with that, that's why it's so important to be like intentional about your social media use, your networking, having an intention behind like what are you even trying to do with the conversations that you're having. See, this guy responded, not looked into Web3, but I do open source. Waiting for GSOC 25 results. So I mean, that's it right there. And that's the thing is, I wasn't talking to a lot of Web3 people. So let me copy this. One guy, actually let me look at the flow. And then like really this is just how you do it. But it seems like if you were looking at this on the surface, you'd think, wow, he's just using AI to talk to people every time. But there's a different like level of intention that you have to hold. Like you can use AI as that tool, but it's all about the intention and the energy that you put into it, right? Maybe I don't write all of the tweets themselves, but who I'm reaching out to, the angles that I'm trying to take, the intention of like what is the conversation I'm trying to have, those are all the things that you get to control and leverage AI to help you get more output on. And so yeah, I just think it's worth doing that because my output is much higher. So like this one, I didn't say anything, I just sent him that. Aryan's got consistency, discipline, and curiosity. Prime candidate to red pill into Web3 open source. His GSOC angle is a great inroad too. GSOC's a solid path. If you're ever curious, there's a wave forming around open source AI for on-chain agents. So that's what I'm going to say. But then the second half could be a fun rabbit hole. Like that's not fun, you know what I mean? So it's like I want to give him something. I want to give him something that lets him go in on the Web3 path. Like what would be the best way to get somebody intrigued about Web3? Because ultimately, he's not into Web3, but he's close, right? He's doing all sorts of stuff, building AI mock interview app. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. You might like Web3 more than you think. It's basically open source, but with built-in incentives. Built-in incentives and sovereign agents. I think GSOC vibes with a global devs shipping infra that pays them back over time. If you're building in public already, it's a natural extension. So you know what I mean? It's all good. Red pill somebody into Web3. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out, checking out, tuning in. Yeah, that was a fun little stream. Maybe I'll stream later and do another episode. This is the first time I've ever done like a live like working field session. So I'm gonna have to look in and see how it turned out. Especially I'm on my laptop, I'm outside.